Good evening guys, and welcome to today's video where I'm carrying on with the AQA assessment 2021. It's the AQA website and we're looking at GCSE higher tier and we're looking at numbers for all specs, but it's GCSE AQA actually. So these questions are from previous past papers for AQA and they are used to help you prepare for your exams in 2021 guys. Right guys, so this video was recorded on the 28th of April 2021 guys. Right guys, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for clicking on my video. My name is Abdallah Wahishi and I'm a recently qualified maths teacher for secondary maths. I am also a private tutor of maths for all different levels, from Key Stage 1 right the way through to A-level maths and further maths. If you found this video useful, please drop it a like. Please subscribe, guys. Okay, we are so close to 600 subscribers. Okay, and also please press the bell icon so you don't miss out on further videos. And please share my videos, guys, and spread the word, yeah, and tell your friends and family and anyone that might need some extra support with their GCSE maths for higher tier or for foundation. Okay, right guys, so question 8, it says work out 3 to the power of 12 divided by 3 to the power of 5 in brackets divided by 3 squared times 3. So this topic is looking at rules of indices. So division here, okay, so brackets first. Division means I'm gonna minus my powers, so same base, I minus the powers. So 3 to the power of 12 divided by 3 to the power of 5 is 12 minus 5, which is 7. So 3 to the power of 7 divided by 3 squared times 3. Well, times here, I'm gonna add my powers, so I'm gonna get 3 cubed, because imagine I've got like an invisible 1 here. 2 plus 1 is 3. So 3 to the 7 divided by 3 to the power of 3 becomes 3 to the 7 minus 3, which is 3 to the 4, which is 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, which equals 81, guys. So the answer to question 8 is 81. Question 16 was done on my previous video, okay? It was to circle the answer closest to 29 cubed, and we should be circling 27,000. So check out my previous video on this question. Right guys, next one. Work out 8.5 divided by 2 2/3. Okay, so it's dividing mixed numbers, so it's converting these to improper fractions and then doing the KFC method. So 8.5 is 17 over 2. 2 2/3 is 8 over 3. So dividing fractions, so keep the first fraction, flip the second, change it to a times. 17 over 2 times 3 over 8. 17 times 3 equals 51, and 2 times 8 equals 16. And the question says give your answer as a mixed number. So the 51 over 16 is what I call an improper fraction or a top-heavy fraction, which becomes 3 3/16. So 16 times 3 is 48. 48 add 3 is 51. Okay, so that's how I went from that step to that step. So I found out how many 16s go into 51. It was 3, and the remainder was going to be 3, because 48 add 3 is 51. So that's one there actually. And then here, yeah, if you're not sure where 17 actually came from, it was 2 times 8 is 16 plus 1 is 17. And then this 8 came from 3 times 2, which is 6, add 2, which is 8. So that's where the top numbers for these fractions came in. Right guys, last question. So question 22 for today's video. So it says show that 5 root 3 minus root 12 all squared simplifies to a integer. So integer just means a whole number. So it's expanding brackets with surds. So I've got, so squared means multiply by itself. So 5 root 3 minus root 12 times 5 root 3 minus root 12. Okay, 5 root 3 times 5 root 3 actually. So 5 times 5 is 25. Root 3 times root 3 gives us 3. So 25 times 3 is 75. The next one is 5 root 3 times minus root 12. Well, it becomes 3 times 12 is going to be 36. So it's minus 5 root 36. And then the same again, minus 5 root 36, because I'm timesing it again. And then lastly, minus root 12 times minus root 12 becomes positive 12. Okay, so remember that the rules of surds, guys, is if I have root a times root a, it just becomes a. Okay, so this is now going to simplify because root 36 equals 6. So I'm going to have 75 minus 5 times 6, which is 30, minus 5 times 6, which is 30, and then add 12. 75 minus 60, because minus 30 minus 30 is minus 60. 75 minus 60 is 15. Add 12, I get 27. So my answer is 27, guys. Okay, so that was multiplying brackets with surds. Okay, so yeah, it just make sure that you're happy with your rules of surds, guys. Okay, so remember that, yeah, so root 3 times root 3 gives us 3. And then root 12 times root 12 gives us 12. And then obviously just being careful with our signs, that a positive times a negative gives us a negative, and a negative times a negative gives us a positive, yeah, and vice versa. Okay, so I hope that made sense, guys. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I have actually got one more question on here, actually, which I think I've put it on this question here, which is the question 11. Okay, so sorry, yeah, if I should confuse you. So it says, write the cube root of 514 and the reciprocal of 1 over 0.4 as a ratio in the form of n to 1. Now, the cube root of 512, guys, we should know is 8, because 8 times 8 times 8 is 512. And then I've got the reciprocal of 0.4. Well, 0.4 is 2/5 as a fraction. So the reciprocal, it just means the flip version, which is 5 over 2. So I've got 8 to 5 over 2, or 2.5. Dividing that by 2.5, dividing that by 2.5 works out what n is. And I believe n should be 16 over 5, guys. Yeah, so yeah, it should be 16 over 5, which is 3.2, or 3 1/5. So that is the answer for question 11. I think, actually, I'm not sure why I put 16 over 15 there, actually, so just ignore that one there. But the answer should be 3 1/5. So we're doing 8 divided by 2.5, which should give us the answer of 16 over 5, guys. Okay, so I hope that actually made sense. Sorry if it's not very clear, actually. So it was question 11 for that one. Okay, so guys, I hope you found that video useful. If you've got any questions, any queries, then feel free to obviously pause the video actually, watch it again, and then comment below, yeah, if you're still not sure. Okay, thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care, good luck with your exams, and there is going to be more videos to come out on the geometry section later this week. Thanks for watching, take care, and happy Wednesday. Bye for now.